on, everybody? It's your boy Wiz, aka the 10th Pioneer. We back at it again with another episode of GUTTAGGOtv. Hey man, say man, y'all who been sticking around, I appreciate you. And anybody who new, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And just share this with anybody who you think might help. We've been going on this journey to try to figure out exactly what success is in our own way and how we can reach our fullest potential. In this episode, we was at the Legacy Center. And I don't know if you really heard about it, but it's the spot. It's the place to be if you want to learn. Just, I don't even got to speak too much on it. Just look up the Legacy Center. But, other than that, we back at it again, and we going bigger, better, and harder than ever. Y'all folks stick around, and let me know what y'all think.
So we're going on, boss man. I be going around asking people what success is and how you think somebody else could attain it. You think you got any kind of game for anybody?
Oh, definitely. Don't you dare ever give up on your dreams and goals in life. Because you really sometimes only have one chance, and if you wait for everything to be perfect, you ain't gonna do nothing. So whatever you thinking you can accomplish, especially if you're gonna be a blessing to other people, because first of all, when you're blessed, you're not blessed just for you. You're blessed to be an opening for other people, especially in your community. So whatever you can think, you can speak it, you can manifest it, man. I'm a walking, talking testimony, you know what I mean? KingKevinDover.com, future multi-millionaire, all that good stuff.
Tell people a little bit about what you do.
Oh, yeah. You know, I write books. I renovate houses, businesses. I'm also a mentor here at the Black Legacy Center. I've wrote 4 books. My next book is called America's and France's 1,000-Year War Against Haiti, Assassination of a Nation. We're going to talk about that Juneteenth here in Atlanta, June 17th, that Saturday at 1 o'clock.
Hey man, y'all stay tuned, man.
Man, stay tuned. Trust me, you want to look me up. You want to look me up.
I want to ask people exactly what success is and how you think somebody else could attain it. You think you got any kind of game for anybody?
Shoot, no doubt about it, man. True success is the acknowledgement and the realization of self. All right. So what that means is understanding who you are, what you are, so you can transition into why you are. And that gets into serving your purpose, brother. So we can only do that intentionally from inside out, not outside in. Right? So I like to keep it simple, man. You know what I mean?
That's real. I appreciate that too, boss man.
Success to me is mastering the art of never looking to the right or to the left of you for leadership. You find out what it is that make you tick, what makes you go, what makes you operate, right? And it leads you towards your passion. Everybody was born with it. Everybody's a genius at something. And you're not a genius at what other people internalize you to be. Your genius is found in whatever the experience or whatever that God presence inside of you, whatever that thing is yearning for that makes you happy over everything else. Once you find it and operate in that thing, then you're successful. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with monetary value. It has nothing to do with trying to appease people and fit into a culture that is literally being polluted, right, and damaged. And we pass it off as cool with the whole bad means good mentality. As soon as we can get away from that and start looking internally, and you find sanctity and peace and happiness in the things that you legit, find out that you are supreme at and operate in those things, then you're successful.
That's real. I appreciate that. Y'all mind telling a little bit about what y'all do exactly?
All right, so I'm a full-time creative, man. That means I think, I formulate, I strategize, and I do. All right. So being a full-time creative is showing up for me as a poet, a speaker, and author, a holistic relationship coach. I'm an activist. That means I care for my people, and based on that, I do something about it. All right. So the 2 biggest things in my world that's the most important is me being a proud, black, happily married brother and being your brother. All right. So that's what I do. That's who I am, fam.
He said something that stuck out to me. Can you read what's on the side of my face right here?
Creative.
Look at it. Wait, zoom in.
What does that say? It's creative.
My thing is, we all have the ability to create, right? And as many creators, right, we under the presence of the divine creator, right? And as many creators, we owe it to ourselves as it's fact that we wake up and we live every day. We only die once. And while we here, we have to empty ourselves while we here. You never know who's gonna pick up whatever it is that you lay down, right? And because of that, I feel it's our responsibility, our due diligence to create and leave something for the people who gonna eventually come behind us and follow. So I don't like to pigeonhole myself into one ideology. right? I do real estate. I've made money in real estate, but that's not who I am. You're not what you do for a living. I do music. I coach boxing. I play sports, college and otherwise. I do a lot of things, and now that I realize, like, you know, that I'm older, and in hindsight, I'm looking back, I've always been a problem solver. So that's what I would like to if I were to, in one or in a couple words, sum up who it is that I am or what it is that I do, I solve problems. Okay. And that's where I feel like my value is found, in solving problems. It don't matter what the industry is.
I appreciate that, boss.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate y'all. Ask people like what success is or how you think somebody else could attain. Think you got any kind of game for anybody?
I would tell someone to chase their dreams and do something that you'll do without money. With me and my podcast, I didn't make $1 for the first 10 months, but I loved what I was doing, and it kept me going. So if you do something that you love, it's gonna grow regardless, and then the money's gonna come. So don't try to just do what everybody else is doing, because that's not what you want to do first. Do something you want to do that you're passionate about, and put your all into it, and it's gonna prosper.
Definitely. I appreciate that, boss, man. You mind telling people just about a little bit about what you do? Is it?
Well, I'm the host of Rich Unemployed Podcast. I created it when I got out of prison. I've been out of prison 2.5 years. Over the last year, it blew up. I got over maybe 1 million subscribers all together on all platforms, and it's growing fast. And I don't know where it's gonna take me, man. It's gonna take me places I don't even know. You know what I mean? But it's something I love doing.
Just the vision, huh? Sticking to the vision.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. What's going on, boss, man? I started this YouTube channel called GUTTAGGOtv. We basically go around and ask people what success is and how you think somebody else can entertain. You got any kind of game for anybody?
So, to me, I think success is being able to go higher and go further than the previous generations of your family. I think success also includes being able to live a life that aligns with your passion and aligns with your purpose in a way that edifies you and edifies your people. I don't think there's any version of success that doesn't include uplifting others. So, so you're not successful if you ain't putting nobody else into position to be successful.
Hey, man, this is not the only time I've heard that. I've heard exactly what it is that you do.
Well, I am a Renaissance man. I'm one of the most diversely accomplished black men on this earth. I own a award-winning branding, publicity, and strategy consulting agency that is worked with some of the most extraordinary people in our time and in our culture, including the Ferraris, the Maseratis, the Miller Coorses, the 2 Chainz.
How do you think somebody can get started on what you're doing exactly?
Well, maybe you get started on what I'm doing. But maybe you get started on the things that resonate with you. And I think that's what I would more so want to inspire people to do. And then also to inspire them to understand that the truth of being black in America is that we are the most capable, the most resourceful, the most intelligent, and really just the dopest people that exist on the earth. And so tapping into the authenticity of who you are will unlock lots of career opportunities, because we weren't put on this earth to be simple people. We derive from the people who created everything. Our ancestors were the ones who created science, math, medicine, music, fashion, the building blocks of medicine, nautical arts, little carpentry. It all comes from us. So we're not supposed to be these simple people who focus on one thing and focus on one job. That's really slave minds. That's really a slave mindset. So you are capable of a lot of things, and our people are capable of so much more. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what your responsibilities are. I don't care how many kids you have. I don't care about none of those things. You still have way more in the tank. Okay? I don't care. Again, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you do. I don't even care if you list all your problems. I don't care. You have more inside of you, because, again, when our people were creating everything, they were already mothers, they were already fathers, they were already more connected, and they were more tapped into their life stream and their life flow. So, there we go.
I appreciate that, boss, man. Look, if that ain't no success for y'all folks, I don't know what it is, man. I got this channel called GUTTAGGOtv. We basically go around and ask people what success and how you think somebody else can attain it. You ain't got a game for anybody?
Yeah, definitely, man. Success either come one or two ways, right? You can be an entrepreneur, you can be a worker. You see what I'm saying? We're not. Everybody know how to be an entrepreneur, a hustler. You see what I'm saying? You can sell clothes, you can do hair, you can be a barber, you can you know, be a chef. You know what I'm saying? Some people, you know, they like the trap. They, you know, some people sell weed. A lot of people, that's in our culture. You feel me? But just like we seen Guilt today, he turned something that could be deemed as bad to something that's legal. You see what I'm saying? You could be a legal trapper doing CBD. So if you're in the streets, so that's all you know, then switch to CBD. You feel me? Like Atlanta already clicked up, so you know, just take it in. Like that's a walking blueprint how you can do that. But another way with entrepreneurs is really you got to help somebody else build their brand. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people want to become a millionaire on their own versus pushing somebody else who in their circle who already closer to getting there. Like my brother got 100,000 followers. I only got 5,000. Why would I put all my time and energy into my career when I know if I help bro with 100,000, we get him to $1 million and we all win it. You see what I'm saying? Like we can't be so caught up in just the social media aspect because it's just like the numbers don't matter. It's like the numbers in your pocket. You feel me? So yeah, man.
Am I telling you a little bit about what you do?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I'm a filmmaker from Atlanta, Georgia. I do music videos, documentaries, photo shoots, all different types of content. You know, but these day and age, I've been helping like corporate brands, you know, learn how to help them with marketing and branding. So yeah, that's what I specialize in.
You think you can give anybody some tips on like how to get started with what you doing?
Yeah, definitely. I would say how to get started in working with, you know, in the film game is just start doing videos for anybody, like the close people that's in your circle. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I would say if you're already a filmmaker, check out sharegrid.com. You get access to like Hollywood level cameras for the low. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There y'all go. Hey, all the game for y'all. So I got this channel called GUTTAGGOtv. We basically go around ask people like what success is and how you think somebody else can attain. You think you got any kind of game for anybody?
Sure. So to me, success is the ability to empower others. If you can help somebody else get on their feet and provide for their family, then I feel like you are truly successful. I feel like one can become successful by building genuine relationships with other people and then having a strong community of like-minded individuals and working consistently every day to be of value to your community. That would put you in a good position to be successful.
That's. And then, you might just give anybody, tell anybody like what you do a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm a music publisher. I administer songs for writers, producers, artists. One of the biggest records in my catalog is Night Talk by Trey. I also have No Silence with French Montana. I also manage a lot of amazing producers and writers.
That's pretty amazing. That's amazing. You might give anybody like any kind of game, like just to get started on what they want to do, if anything.
Yeah, become obsessed with it. Read about it, set up Google alerts. Anytime an article comes out about the thing that you want to become an expert in, you need to be on it. And immerse yourself in that world, in that community. Talk to people who do it, and they'll give you the trade secrets. Once you really dive into that world, it'll open up to you.
Fair. I appreciate that, boss.
Hey, man. I appreciate you for sticking around. What y'all thought about that? He was some folks that we caught up at the Legacy Center. We hoping on some pretty big things. And if I got anything to say, I can leave with anything. Just do this real quick. Do this. You see this? See that? Just take a moment. Look at this. You see that? You know what this is? This is how close you are to reaching your dreams. This is how close you are to fulfilling all your goals. This is how close you are to reaching your fullest potential. You gotta keep on growing through what you go through. And that's why we're here to help you gotta go. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And y'all folks just stick around for another show. So we're gonna gotta go. We out.